Hello, Georgetown. I am excited to introduce to you today our September Connection Guide, and it features our thought for the month, which is I'm listening. And this is part of our CrossWords theme. And CrossWords is this idea of exploring the vocabulary, the words that we use both with God, kind of this vertical relationship, and the words that we use with each other, this horizontal relationship. And we hope throughout this year, this vocabulary will help us build and develop our lives of faith, both with God and each other. So let's get into it a little bit. I do want to say that the CrossWords guides here are for use individually. You can use them as part of your devotional time. You could use them with a small group. And also we're going to explore some of these themes and resources together in our youth groups, both with Turning Point and with high school youth group. So let's explore a little bit together. Inside the front cover, you will find kind of an account of where we are. This shows our CrossWords themes for the year. And it's September, we're talking about I'm listening, or the worship word that we might use is illumination. For each theme, there is some related psalms that you can investigate. This shows you what's in the guide. There's CrossWords in Scripture, we'll talk about that, and CrossWords in our tradition, in community, and in action. We have a few introductory thoughts here from Pastor Mark. And the first thing we might want to take a look at here is the CrossWords in Scripture. So for each day in September, there is a related scriptural text, and we invite you to engage, to read through those. And then as you do, jot down a one-sentence takeaway from your reading. So this will help us just dive deep into the I'm listening theme for the month. From there, we will have CrossWords in our tradition. So this would be things like our confessions, creeds. Here we have some passage from the Belgian Confession and the New Contemporary Testimony, Our World Belongs to God. So you can explore that. And there's always discussion questions. This little icon here means this is a chance to talk about it with others. Or maybe you want to just respond yourself and jot some notes. From there, we have CrossWords in community. These are resources that you can explore and discuss together. We also have some resources on slowing down to listen. There's a prayer here by Walter Brueggemann with some discussion questions. There's a song here, a more modern rock song, but it hits on the same themes. And of course, you can see the discussion questions that go with that. Here's a link to a short film. It's a 36-minute film called Godspeed, and I would highly recommend you checking this out. If you're looking for something to do as part of a small group, I'd encourage you to watch it together and then discuss it. There's a link here to discussion questions, and it touches on the theme of our pace of life and how we listen and hear God. From there, we want to explore the theme of listening to each other. How do we improve our capacity to hear each other? There's a TED Talk video. I think it's very interesting here. You can watch that and answer some questions. There is a passage here from a part of a sermon, and this really is hitting on some of the best strategies that we have for listening to each other. So there's 5 main techniques to help us improve our listening. In this section, we have some book recommendations on listening. From here, we have CrossWords in action. So this is something that you could do as a family or a small group. There's an adventure that you can go on. I encourage you to take a walk in nature and listen. There you have it, our September Connection Guide. I hope you have a chance to get into it and explore some of the themes. And I hope you grow in relationship to God and each other. And I hope our capacity to